Hi, I'm Pakera12, and today we build this algorithm hugely inspired by Schul's graphic. I really love how these slices get bent into something like rotation. And the part with the mouse and the selection, we'll cover it in a future tutorial. Today we'll use a grid and we go with instancing, okay? And yeah, the reason is maybe too big is because I was not able to fix those lines here, which get worse when rectangles start to move or change scale on and so on. And I also thought it's a very good exercise to make something like a visual GLSL. And so everything we need, it's two textures, one with the scale of all the rectangles, and the other one with the positions. Okay, and yeah, let's make it actually. And we need here a constant chop. Okay, and we go with 3 parameters. So count. Let's go with resolution, and also something for the speed. And here we go with 10, 1280, and whatever here. So null. And let's have a folder here. We place a null and collapse selected outside and go inside, delete this one, and we select here. Let me connect again. So here we select the count and we rename into map. Okay, and here we use a mod. And we go with a root and ceiling. So root ceiling. And now we need a texture 4x4 in order to have 10 points. So okay, with a noise top here, with this resolution, this is 32 RG. Okay, and let's name this position. Okay, now we need another one for the scale. Let's change here the seed, and we go down with the period a little bit, and let's have a rectangle like this, and we go into geometry. Okay, we go here with instancing, we drop the position, we drop the scale, and let's have RG, and here also RG. Okay, now we have this, and I need a render here. Let's go with a render. This goes with this resolution we have, and it's 32 RG. Okay, we need a camera. Camera goes orthographic, bottom left, and one here. And let's have a constant material And yeah, let's use the position for the color. Okay, R, G, and B. Great. Now let's have a null here. I will mark those black, and I use a render pass. Okay, here, because here I want to have the scale for the color, so I need another geo. Okay, we go like this. Let me open the door to maquette. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, here let's make some changes. So in this render we don't need Geo 2, so here we go with Geo 1 only, and in render pass Geo 2. Okay, and now let's drop the scale here. So now we have the scales. We don't need this null now. Okay, now I would like to split them in two channels each, so X and Y for both of them. So let's use some reorders. Okay, I will mark this red because I'm taking the red. This is mono, and this one takes green. Let's have this green. Okay, now this is pos X, pos Y. Okay, and copy paste those two, and now connect the scale. Okay, now I would also like to know if the rectangle is landscape or portrait, and so here between those two I go with the composite. Okay, and I go with the maximum. So let's see, yeah, maximum. And now if I use a difference here, and I check the maximum against both of them, okay, where I have here the values I want to seal them, so I use a matte and I go sealing also here. Okay, so everything we see in the texture marked with white here, it's something that it's portrait. Okay, everything else it's landscape, or yeah, but some of them are cut because we use many of them. Let me change the value for the scale here. We will see much better. Okay, so everything is marked according with the orientation of the rectangles. And now I would like to multiply this texture with not this one. I want to build now some ramps according with the orientation. So let's go with the ramp here. Okay, and we multiply it here. So this one is maximum, and that means it's maximum here on X. So yeah, it makes sense. We'll see. Anyway, this one, it's different. Okay, and but let me first use here only 3, and we'll solve this in a moment, because right now we don't have 3, we have 4. So, but let me check a little bit. Oh, okay. So yeah, first let's fix those. As you saw before, one of the points was outside the range 0, 1. So it's good that we use here a limit for the position only. So okay, a limit, and this one there goes zigzag in between 0, 1. So now we good. Yeah, we have this green back with us. So yeah, you see now which one of them are landscape, or so this one it's horizontal and those 3 vertical. So those 3 here, they should take vertical ramp like this, and this here horizontal. Okay, this is good. And now we add those 2 together. Okay, so this is what I name here as a ramp. Okay, now I wanna build such a texture already already divide by which values count, either X or Y. So we have to build the same thing for the scale and also for the position. So let's see here. This vertical position, those 3, I have to multiply them with something that it matter, you know, when I'm vertical, only the Y is the value that change. So let's multiply this with let's see here. Yeah, because this is the X and Y, I believe, like this. Yeah. And again, we take this one and multiply with this one, and we add them. Okay, and this is position. Okay, now we need to do the same for the scale. So the scale that counts in everything we do there is for here, if we multiply with, I believe, scale, this is scale. Okay, so scale on X, it's here. Okay, again we change this one. Okay, now we use add. Okay, and this one is scale. Now let's see now if we use here a subtract, because I want to subtract half of the scale from the center point to get the edge to, okay. So this scale, I use a mod here. This mod goes 1 divided by 2, okay, and I subtract that, okay. Now the ramp is something that it's like UVX or UVY, but in this texture I have both of them. It's a combination, okay, but the math will work. So I subtract now the edge from here, and right now I should have 0 at the edge of each at the bottom edge of each rectangle, as you see here. So let me make a change here, so we don't need any anti-alias, okay. And yeah, also let's go nearest pixel, but yeah, now we good. We don't need the nearest pixel, but yeah. So you see we have black at the bottom or at the left side of like here. So this is a very good sign. Now, in order to have a full ramp, we need to normalize that. Okay, so normalize means we divide by the scale. So let's use a composite here, and let's drag the scale. If we divide this, we have some very nice ramps. So I don't know, maybe this method, it's much fun, and now that we have those ramps, the trick for having something like rotation, it's actually a lookup with a special texture, let's say. And let's build that texture here. Let's go with a ramp. Okay, so because we actually need to do the same scale but with different pivots. Okay, I will show you. So now let's try one transform here, and the pivot goes to 0. Okay, and let's try the scale. Yeah, this one is good. Okay, and another one, it's we change the pivot to 1 this time. Okay, so we'll have a different value for the scale a little bit. Well, we need to make something like an LFO that goes. So yeah, we just add them, and I believe here we need to. Oh yeah, because they are overlapping now. Okay, let's fix the LFO. So in the file you'll have, this is in a container, but let's have it here. So remember, we have something like speed, so let's use it here. Okay, and this goes from not 0. I wanna go like 0.5 and amplitude 0.5. So it's 0, and yeah, let's try this. Let's go a little bit faster. Oh, it's not working. What did it? Oh, 0.5. Sorry about it. Okay. Yeah, that might work. So now let's change it here. I want to have something like, because I don't believe you can use the same value here. So yeah, so here we go with something like an expression. So expression, and I'll have 1 minus this. Okay, and yeah, and this LFO, it's a ramp, and yeah, let's go as it was, like 0.1. It's good, I believe. No, 0. Okay, now we're good. So here, okay, now we have that motion, but the ramp goes way too far, you know. And you see when sometimes you have that flickering. Okay, you can fix this by multiply with this texture, actually, with both of them. So, or you can have something out of here, but I believe an add between those two will work good. So now if I use a select, we need to multiply with these two to set everything to black and solve that flickering sometime. So multiply. Okay, now we good. But yeah, so still the ramp goes from 0 to 1, or 0 to 1 in the UV. It's the edges. Okay, so we need something that it's from the edge of the rectangle. Okay, and for that, let's make a little mod. Like we go here with the mod top and rearrange 0.1 to -1 to 1. And now if we multiply -1 to 1 with the half of the scale, we'll have the edges. So let's multiply this. I can use a select, or I can just drag a connection from here. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we go with in a file. It's a select, because sometimes it's cleaner. So yeah, we have this, but we also need to work a little bit here, because we have multiplied this with half of the scale, and now we add this to position. So okay, and the position, it's here. So now the ramps have different color, because the rectangles are placed at different places. So we are good now, and yeah, we can split them now and shape the final texture. We will be finished soon. So I will multiply this with the texture for which marks the horizontal. Okay, so this one here. So I use a select. Okay, I drag this here. Okay. Now I would also like to have transparency, because I plan to put this over a ramp. So I use reorder here. Okay, and I'll take the alpha from here, input to red, and this is mono plus alpha. Okay, and right now we can use a ramp, and I go over. Something like this, and let's do the same for the vertical ones. So let's copy this. Okay. Okay. And change the ramp to vertical. Okay. And this goes into a reorder as this one is red. We take the green from the second input. This texture is 32 RG, and yeah, we done, and this is good, because right now we can use anything. Let me select something from my Kinect. It's actually the camera. So I have a select here. Yeah, I will take this. Okay. So remap, and you see now everything is good. Those transparency areas are due to the fact that the rectangle went below the edges. Okay, so but we can go here very good with a mirror. So now everything is nice, and I can use either a moving input, or I can stop this and have a kind of an image. Okay, and yeah, let's play now with some parameters. Okay, so right now, so we have to fix this. Okay, this is much easier. So since we decide we have 3 as a count, let's fix this. So we use a ramp. Okay, and this ramp takes the count here, and by 1. Let's go with the nearest pixels. Okay, and maybe for fun, let's increase this with 32. Yeah, but maybe smaller a little bit, or slower. Yeah, and this texture here, we put it into point repack, and we go with the map for the resolution. And yeah, let's set this to 32 mono. Now we have black here, and we use a matte and the ceiling here. Okay, and yeah, nearest pixels. Okay, now it's good enough if we multiply this with the scale texture. Okay, what I always suggest is to make it here also. It's much better to view what area you have in the texture. If you want to, actually, if you plan to instance something in tops, you need to replace those pixels, okay? And marking with black what you don't need would be much easy. So yeah. So now we have exactly how many rectangles we want. What else I want to show you here is if you go crazy with this number, like 10,000 maybe. It's not 10,000, it's just 1,000. Yeah, at 10,000 we'll have a little drop. Yeah, you see. And this is because everything here in this geo, it's placed in the same XY plane, and is not good. And we can go here with RGB, and yeah, we take the B. We do that in both of them. So here we take the B. Okay, everything goes fast again, as we use orthographic camera, so that distance on a Z axis doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, this so obviously by doing this you'll get very fast, and also you can change the position, the scale, everything you want. So ABS time dot seconds divided by 30 would move this. Okay, and yeah, or the scale, or depends what you like. So this was my tutorial. I really hope you like this. It's actually one of my favorite algorithms. It was one of the hardest to do, but yeah. So thank you so much for your support, and see you in the next one. Bye.